This is Alexandra Cheney with the Wall Street Journal, and today we have Megan Hilty from the new NBC series Smash. Megan, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So, new show, Smash, you play Ivy Lynn. You are competing with another girl to be the star of a Marilyn musical. Are you feeling any pressure from NBC to make this show a hit? I mean, there were several commercials yesterday, several advertisements from the Super Bowl. Is there a pressure for you?
Well, I keep hearing that there is a lot of pressure on our show for the network and for us, and but really, as an actress, I realized a long time ago that there are a lot of things that are out of my control, and I just can't waste my energy worrying about them because it's totally out of my hands. My job is to show up and do the best that I can do, and now it's in the people's hands.
What's it like showing up on set? I mean, you are very much from the theater world. You were in Wicked, you were in 9 to 5. It's business as usual for you, but this time it's a show about a musical, but it's a TV show. How is that different?
Well, it's great because the subject matter is something that's very close to what I know and what I've always grown up knowing and wanting to do, but I'm just kind of adjusting my audience now. My audience is a couple inches away instead of filling a 2,000-seat auditorium. So it's great. It's like a little adventure every day.
In one of the forthcoming episodes, there is a scene where you end up sleeping with the director, who I actually spoke to, Jack Davenport.
I did.
I did. He was fantastic. The accent just kills me every time. And is that at all what may happen in theater, sleeping with a director to obtain perhaps a part?
There's that stereotypical, casting couch thing, but I've never experienced it. I've never heard of it. And also in the case of my character and her sleeping with the director, I don't think it's necessarily her trying to get a job. I really feel like it's two people who develop feelings for each other and develop a very unconventional relationship that's very interesting and very much on a roller coaster ride throughout the season. But they're two very passionate people and just kind of got caught up in the moment, I guess. More so than just getting a job.
There's a deeper level.
There's a deeper level to it, yeah.
Obviously, this show is executive produced by Steven Spielberg, which is obviously quite a name. I heard that he's made several set visits. Have you met him?
I have several times. He's very, very lovely. He's so supportive, and he's seen everything that we do. Like, he watches a lot of our stuff on a live feed out in Los Angeles while he's working on other projects so that he can, give his input. And, it's very much still his, project, which is so terrifying to really think about that he's watching my work, but he really is lovely and so supportive, and it's been nice to have him around.
Well, I was going to say, does that at all, knowing who's watching, does that at all affect your performance or your routine or how you prep or what you tell yourself in your head?
It shouldn't. A good actor, it shouldn't. But I've never claimed to be that good. It was certainly when I was doing shows on Broadway, if I knew somebody was in the audience, it would, make me a little more anxious or nervous or, and I don't know, being on set, it's a very different thing. I've gotten much more comfortable, over the last 8 months that we've been working. So I don't really care who's watching at this point because it's like, well, everybody's going to see it eventually.
A lot of people have been talking about this show, obviously comparing it to Glee. My question more is a little bit deeper than that. You're attracting a nationwide audience, but not everyone is familiar with Broadway, not everyone is familiar with musical theater. Mm-hmm. What do you think is going to attract those people who don't want to break out into song?
Well, I think because our show isn't about singing and dancing. It's about the drama behind the drama. It's more about how interesting and multi-dimensional these characters are, and their really wacky relationships to one another, and all of that drama. Yes, there's some big splashy Broadway numbers in it, but you don't have to be a musical theater person to love this show. There really is something for everybody.
Well, Megan, thank you so much for stopping by, and the show airs tonight.
Tonight, yeah.
Monday night.
10 o'clock. Woo.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you.